This is an explanation of how to create a timeline using Inspiration software. First, you have to open Inspiration software by double-clicking on it, and it'll bring you to the home page. For our purposes, you can either use a template or a prearranged diagram, and since we're going to be doing a timeline, we'll use the diagram. So you double-click on that, and it'll open for you. And you can either use the original bubble and personalize it to create your own timeline, or you can use a prearranged template, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to go to File, Open Template, and click on it. And since we're doing a timeline, that falls under the category of Social Studies, so you will click on the plus sign to open that folder. Scroll down, and you'll see a prearranged diagram for a timeline. Double-click on it, and it'll open for you. For us, we're going to do World War II today, and we would have students create a Word document with dates prearranged on it, like the one as follows that we had already opened. So we are going to create the timeline using the events in the Word document. So first, to create text, you'll just click on the inside of boxes in order to add. You can double-click on these. This one you double-click as well. So the title of our timeline will be Major Events of World War II. And if the text doesn't fit, if you don't like the way it looks, you can take it and drag it, edit it however you want. But for us, that's fine for now. First, we're going to start with 1939. It's the first date. So we're just going to right-click after highlighting it and click Copy. Double-click into the box, get rid of the date, and paste it. And then we will do the same thing with the information as follows. We'll just highlight it, copy and paste it into the bubble.
Is there any other way to save it?
And if you want to change the way it looks, you can take the bubble, and there's like points on it. You can open it, change the way it's laid out so it's easier to read. And we're just going to keep doing this for all of the individual dates. 1940, do the same thing, double click and paste. And for these, they're already bulleted. You can leave them bulleted and keep the formatting, copy and paste it into the bubble, and just take it. Obviously, it's a little bit messy, so you're going to have to rearrange the way this one looks as well. Drag it and see if you can fix it. And obviously, sometimes the formatting will not work on Word, so you can rearrange it by just taking it and creating it so that it's correct for you. And these are aligned so that the text is in the center, which you can also change by highlighting the text, right-clicking, checking the font, make sure it's good, and then you can go to Text, Justify, Left to make it more organized and a little bit more neat for the eye. And after you're done creating it, you can even fix if it goes to the top of the bubble, if it's in the center of the bubble. For us, you can also change the way that the line looks. You can right-click on the line where is the timeline. You can change the line thickness and make it a lot thinner. You can change the arrow direction, put 2 arrows instead of just 1. You can change the line color. Let's say if you wanted to make it red, you can make it red. And you can change, again, if you wanted to make this one thicker, it makes the whole line thicker. And if you wanted to change the picture for this, you could too, but for our purposes, that looks good for a timeline. And then if you want to change the bubbles themselves, you can click on Effect and go to Fill Color and pick a different color, such as if you wanted to do blue, you could do blue. If you wanted to make them different colors to color coordinate, you could do that as well. But we'll leave ours the original color and keep them uniform. And then when you're done, if you had filled this all in and you wanted to complete it, you would just go to File, Save As. We're going to save it as Major Events of World War II, and then click Save. And that's it. You would be finished.